The set of 3 paintings that I'm about to show you are a commission that I was asked to do for some friends of mine. And this has been a project that has challenged me, it's taught me a lot, and it's something I'm so excited to share. You know what, I received this commission from my friends Joel and Michelle. I was really given no parameters aside from a size, which was bigger than most of the watercolor paintings I've ever done, and the knowledge of some of the colors they liked, and the fact that these were abstract paintings. And so with abstract painting, the question always is, what do you do when you can paint anything? And for me, that involves giving myself a few boundaries, giving myself some guidelines to follow. As I thought about the future owners of these paintings, the home that they were going to hang in, I realized that there was something that we had in common that was going to make it really easy to paint something that both of us could feel passionate and excited about. And that was the fact that I feel very connected to nature. I love painting the natural world, and some of my very best times with my family are spent outdoors. Joel and Michelle also are outdoorsy people. They love family, and nature are some of the things they really value. And so we share this common value set that I knew I could bring into these paintings. And so I decided I was going to paint a set of 3 paintings with the themes of land or mountains, and green and growing things, nature, and then also water and flow. And as I painted with those parameters in mind, it was really interesting. Something started to happen that kind of got me even more excited about these concepts, because I wasn't just painting land, water, and nature. I was painting actual values and character traits that I prized. You know, when we see a mountain, when we look at the landscape, what we see, and climbing a mountain is a big task. It's hard to do, and there's a sense of pride and accomplishment in achieving that task. And for me as an artist, I often equate painting and learning to paint with climbing a mountain. You take one step at a time, you know the destination is ahead, and you know that through faithful persistence you will achieve your goal. And so I see that in this painting. I see the aspiration to achieve something and that persistence to accomplish it. And that's what this painting really is about. It's not just a mountain, but it's achievement and persistence and aspiring to that big goal. When I started thinking about water and flow, that really influenced my painting on a deeper level as well. For me, when I think about water, water wants to move. Water flows until it meets a boundary and stops. And when you're in a state of flow as a creative, you're with that. You're collaborating with it instead of fighting it. If you're riding in a raft down a river, you're going with the flow, and you're navigating alongside of this force of nature that you may not be able to control, but you can move with it. And so for me, flow involves being willing to adapt to circumstances you may not have chosen, being adaptable, being resilient. When I started thinking about nature, about growth, green and growing things, I realized there was something deeper at work here as well. Growth for me is never ending. We want to grow. We want to be better versions of the person we were yesterday. And we want to grow where we are placed. Whether your circumstances are difficult, we see trees, plants growing in the most difficult and harsh environments. And a tree doesn't question where it's planted, it just grows. It just does what it was made to do. And for me, seeing growth reminds me that I was created for a purpose, and I get to lean into that purpose and continue to reach up to grow where I've been placed. It is a desire to never just stay in one place, but always be looking for what I can do and how I can grow. Those principles, the things that brought these paintings to life. You know, it's really special to me that it's more than just a color, more than just a shape, that there are stories here. And not just stories for me, but for others. When you see water, when you see land, when you stand on that mountain peak or accomplish that big goal, you know, what does that mean for you? And that came into these paintings, and I think it lives with them. And that's why I'm so excited to share these. I grew as an artist as I painted, and I got to create something that I hope will endure and bring joy and deep meaning for many years to come.